Back with yet another one. We got Life Drawing playing his Yennet Cryptic Sovereign's Esper deck, flying Vigilance Menace. So this thing can block, and then it's always going to swing in and get through. When it attacks, reveal the top card of your library. Cast it without paying its mana cost if its mana value is odd. If you don't cast it, draw a card. So it doesn't really matter. You're going to gain value off of this thing. It's maybe not something like Zur, where it's you get Necropotence into play, and then depending on what's going on, you have an enchantment that can deal with it. Narset, I mean, if you can get her going, she's so strong. And I decided to dump this hand. You know, I got two artifacts, 2 lands, and a myth realized, and I decided to dump that for a Lotus Bloom Windfall. Got some mana. That's really nice. I don't think I'm going to get rid of the Lotus Bloom. If I had to guess, Winter Orb would go. Yeah, and it does. So he's got, it's just a fair fight between Narset and Yennet. Of course, I'm going to do Lotus Bloom first and just keep the Misty Rainforest in play. I'm going to play something tapped. It's an Ice Tunnel. I would think I'd go get my Triome. Make things to where it's a little bit more flexible, even though I can't really do much as of right now. Top deck is just amazing. I don't know, do shit with it. Life Drawing's got Zori's Signet, which is pretty decent, suppose. The land thing, and certainly Narset mana. And they got 6 cards in hand, and they got their commander just waiting. I feel like this thing in the graveyard would just be more valuable than in hand. Marsh Flats can easily be replaced. So I start tapping my stuff, and I recall he ends up discarding some stuff. So we get the Time Stream Navigator. Probably going to come down next turn. Not necessarily with Live Fast, but Sway the Stars is definitely not going to be coming down anytime soon. So that is kind of cool to be able to get that out of his hand, just due to the fact that that's a card that was, I don't know where, I haven't seen that card a lot. Inevitable Betrayal, just something you suspend. So that between that, he had a couple of flexible things he could do to maybe manipulate a couple of turns. Rogue Class, another good card. Just depending on what you got out there. So I have a Narset out. Just decide to play like that. Don't do much. Go ahead and bring out this commander. It's exile the top 3 cards of target opponent's library, which would probably be mine. And that's just not something that I'm really worried about necessarily with Narset. You can exile the top 3 because I'm doing the same thing. I'm whiffing and A lot of times you're whiffing. So if you're whiffing with me, eventually I'm going to be able to hit something. So you playing that just made me a little bit more happy. Let's see what you got after that. Main of all, Ancestral Vision, Soul Ring. 3 beautiful cards. I mean, to have any of these would be coveted. You can see getting rid of Ancestral Vision. Mana Vault and Soul Ring, though, in a time like this, Tezzeret maybe. I don't know. That's her turn. Get the Lotus Bloom on the stack, suspend 3. Gonna pay. Yeah, I paid that. Remote farm 2 that I'm gonna play. Give some thought to Crucible of Worlds just due to the fact that I can get the Marsh Flats out there next turn, but that's next turn. Really no reason to do that. Play the Talisman and then got that 4 blue. Got extra to do Tezzeret. We're going to remove some loyalty counters from this Tezzeret just due to the fact that, you know, Esper and all its just weird stuff is going to be tapped out, and then locked in Winter Orb. I don't mind that whatsoever. Don't mind that at all, actually. Opponent exiles some more. So Sandstone, Prismatic, and Beacon of Tomorrows. So they do get an extra spell, which honestly I don't care about. And they also exile rest of my library, which I don't care about. Untap a Triumph, play another tap land, do that Grim Monolith, untap it, take it blue, use Tezzeret's ability, Box Opal, get Narset on the board. But this isn't really telling the whole story. Let's see here. Thought I had a 1 ring. It's interesting. Okay. Maybe I didn't. Gotta get a Hexproof Narset out. Got Tezzeret active. As well as some juicy artifacts to feed into Tezzeret. They get a creature out. Got Steel the Godhead. But more importantly, I can untap 2 artifacts. Get a Steel the Godhead onto Narset, Crucible, Waiting, Wheel of Fortune, and be able to just go to town on this guy. I don't know why I thought I had it in my head that I cast the 1 ring this game, but apparently I didn't. And looking back, I agree. This thing is just, what is it, 12, 15? I don't know how many years later it is, but this deck is beautiful. It is an absolutely beautiful deck that you can go to time and time again. It withstands the test of time. You just got to get through a lot of bull crap. But this is a really cool thing.